Well, some hope this week for families with loved ones dealing with Alzheimer's. Japanese drug maker Eisai and Biogen announced an experimental treatment slowed cognitive decline by 27% after 18 months. Now, according to the Alzheimer's Association, these are the most encouraging results in treating the underlying cause of Alzheimer's to date. We're bringing in right now Andrea Taurins, and she's the executive director of the Alzheimer's Association Capital of Texas chapter. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So delving into this, that drug is in phase 3 clinical trials. And what's the timeline for the companies to submit that application to the FDA for approval? And when could a decision be made about this?
Well, the name of the drug is lecanemab, and what was announced was around the clinical trials being done for lecanemab. And as you mentioned, the preliminary results that were shared did show it significantly there was a significant decline in the disease when people were taking this. We don't know the full results. Those full results will be shared in November. So we're really looking forward to doing a bit of a deeper dive into those results to better understand the full spectrum of the safety and how that will be represented as far as how it can be prescribed and things along those lines. It isn't, as you mentioned, FDA approved, but once the full trial results are shared, then it does give the FDA a good amount of data to explore further into the possible approval of this drug.
Okay, some good information there. So what now are the implications of this announcement really with people living with Alzheimer's and other dementia? Some doctors are saying, it's good news, but approach it with cautious optimism.
Absolutely. And, these are the most encouraging results in a clinical trial that is treating those underlying causes of Alzheimer's up to this point. And what that means is for people that are living in the earlier stages of Alzheimer's or with mild cognitive impairment, which is the group that this drug was tested on, this treatment really has the potential to change the course of the disease in a clinical way, in a very meaningful way. And what that can mean is, more time. It gives people more time to maintain their full abilities to participate in their daily life, to remain independent, to make future health care decisions. And that can be very significant in Alzheimer's and in cognitive impairment.
Yeah, more time, certainly important. Can you give us a little perspective now on the Alzheimer's drug pipeline and how we got to really where we are today?
Well, this news is exciting because it's really indicative of an increasingly robust treatment landscape. And there's been quite a bit of progress that we have seen in this particular class of treatment, which treats the beta amyloids, which is one of the underlying things seen with Alzheimer's patients, but also in more progress being made in diversifying the targets over the past few years so that we have more possibilities and potential treatments. It's very exciting. It's, providing a lot of hope to those that are impacted. There hasn't been a treatment to treat those underlying causes before. So the possibility of this is very exciting because it could really make a huge difference in the lives of those that are impacted by Alzheimer's.
And then lastly, you talked about the progress. Are there any other advances when it comes to treatment or prevention of Alzheimer's?
Well, these are not, this particular drug is probably not going to be a silver bullet as they say, but history shows that as treatments are developed, as potential drugs are approved by the FDA, that really encourages more research and more study done in that particular area. And so it's really about being committed to advancing all the potential treatments and continuing that energized motivation to find something that can have a significant impact in the lives of those with Alzheimer's, which is not something that we have seen up to this point.
Okay, Andrea Taurins, thank you so much for the work that you all are doing to help families really across Central Texas.
Thank you so much.